That's terrible. Okay, like cats, man. Jesus. Okay, enough about the cats. Okay, so water holds information from our past. Um, so think of it like that experiment that people do, where you hold or where you have a plate of water and you drop pepper on it, and then dish soap, and it's like all of a sudden it's clear. Okay, so think of it like that. Actually, okay, I'm going to go back to okay. So the best thoughts that we have, the best time that we have, the peaceful, we feel at peace with ourselves mostly when we're in the shower. Like that's when you are at peace with yourself and you have your best thoughts, maybe your best thinking or your singing or whatever is in the shower. So think of it like all your thoughts, your bad negative thoughts are in the mist or like in the steam, because you know how water has like more than one function: solid, gas, and a liquid. Okay, so all your bad thoughts are in the steam, and when you're done the shower and you leave, then it's like all your information's back, right? So all the information that's stored in the water is all the information from your past up until the present day. Okay, so all the negative, or depending on what kind of information the other person is into, I guess, or I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm on the verge of figuring it out. Okay, so think, if you want to test this theory, go outside and grab a leaf and put it on like a book or something, or a piece of wood or something, and then put a plate on top of it. The leaf underneath the plate, it has to be clear, or a glass or something, and then put a little bit of water on the plate and freeze it. Put it in the freezer, and the next morning, wake up and look at the shape, look at the ice, and see what the shape is there. Okay, so now think of it again, back to that. You're in the shower and you're having these thoughts, right? Your best thoughts, whatever. Maybe somebody's telling you something from wherever. I don't fucking know. I'm not really spiritual. I don't even know why I'm thinking this, but this just came to me because of something that happened, and then it got me thinking that we could transfer. I bet you we could talk to each other. I bet you we could talk to each other. Like I could put thoughts inside your head underneath the water or in the water somehow. I haven't figured it out yet, but I bet you I will. Anyway, so I was at the pool one day, and like think of it like that pepper thing, okay? So think of it like you are wearing a sheet on your head. You're wearing a sheet, and all the sheet has all your whatever. For me, it's patterns, right? All your negative patterns, all your patterns, your information basically from the time you were born up until now. And when you get into the water, it's all stuck to this sheet, right? You underneath there is your natural self, but all your information is stuck to this sheet, all the negative information, okay? When you get in the water, it's like the sheet, like, and all your information's on that sheet. And there's lots of people at a pool with you, right? There's mist in the air, blah, blah, blah. So for people, like everybody vibrates at a different frequency. And the person with the highest vibration is like the magnet to all the other information that people have around them. So maybe if we got two people with the same frequency, we could transfer thoughts. I haven't found anybody that's like me yet, but I could try it with other people. But yeah, so let's say like I get in the water, the sheet, because I go swimming all the time, but I didn't go for a long time after. I was an alcoholic for 15 years, and I quit drinking, and then I realized how drinking was misunderstood feelings from our past. Like addiction is misunderstood feelings from our past. That's why you keep relapsing. I'll make a video about that some other time if anybody wants to hear about it. But how AI and treatment centers and shit are all a fucking scam. Anyway, banks, all that shit's a scam. Anyway, so you're in the pool, right? And everybody's pepper is there. Person with the highest frequency gets the information. So I must have had a higher frequency than everybody, because when I got out of the pool, it was almost like, you know how like when you take a camera and the background's blurred? That's what it was like. It was like I stopped and I just stood there because the background was fucking blurry. I couldn't really see anything, and it was like something was downloading into my head, downloading it, and it was like your subconscious and maybe your shadow or something. Like when it was done, it was like literally like I heard like a snap, a click, and then it was like something just like all of a sudden I just understood. I understood patterns, and I like when I was a child I understood the patterns, okay? But not like I do now. Like when I was a child I could see, not see, but like understand the patterns into the future. Like understand if you don't change something, it's gonna how it will affect you in the long run, right? But now I can do that same thing back and forth, like all the way, all the way to your childhood, and then forwards. But I only can see the patterns in misfortune. It's like a misfortune teller almost. You don't have to believe me, but like, so I think water somehow is information, because we're 70% water. And you know that saying, as above, so below? There's water up there. I think the story of the Great Flood or whatever, Noah's Ark, I think it's misinterpreted, and I think it's the water all comes from up there all at once. Just fucking just unloads on us for days and days and days and days and days and days and days. Heavy torrential rains. I bet. It's just a theory. And I don't watch TV, okay? So I don't watch TV. I didn't finish school because I didn't go. I went to school only because school for me was safer than staying at home because of the way my childhood was. If you watch my last live called The Gift of Foresight or The Curse of Foresight or whatever, that's basically almost my childhood. Not all of it. There's a lot more other fucking crazy, stupid shit that happened, but yeah. So water, I believe water somehow holds memory, and I'm determined to figure it out. Apparently there's a book about how somebody was telling me in my live last night on TikTok, The Gift of Foresight, or hold on, I gotta write it down here. Some book about how water is exactly like this, and I don't know about any of this stuff because I can't read until like I can now. I can read terribly. I can read, but like at like grade 4 level. But so I'm not really a reader. I don't like to read at all. But like, I like to write, even though my spelling is terrible. The Memories of Water. That's what it's called. And I'm gonna download this book on Audible, so don't quote me on anything. This is all my own theory, just thoughts that I have. I write papers to myself, basically about stupid shit like this. I got another one that I have about how we are souls and whatever. If you want to hear it, maybe leave it in the comments when anybody watches this video. Nobody watches my live yet because I don't have a lot of people. But if you, souls and how like a soul picks a body before it comes to Earth. But that's it. I'm done talking about the water memory bank, data bank thing. Water, I feel like, is like a memory bank for us. It's like an extra storage device. Everybody that's around. Try the leaf thing, and then maybe whatever. But anyway, up until then, stay safe, stay aware, and don't judge others for if you don't even know their fucking name. Peace out. That's Steve. Steve, get out of the way, Steve.